Hello and thank you for joining me, Joe Unwin, also known as FlowJo, on another Microsoft video. Today we're going to be looking at the PowerFX function color and how we can simply change the color of text in PowerApps. Now, there are multiple ways of doing this. There's a way that I'm about to show you, which is the simplest way. There are other ways where you can use RGBA, so you can set the RGB color, you can set the transparency on there as well, and there are also ways that you can actually use the hex color system using color value. Now, I'm going to have videos all on my YouTube about all of this, so if you're looking at going down a more complex route to be able to select more colors and be more flexible in the colors that you're choosing, especially when you're working with branding such as with clients, maybe they have specific hex based color systems or RGBA based color systems, then you can be in line with those by using the other ways. But this way is a great way to start, especially if you're starting with PowerApps or you're starting with Copilot Studio or anything like that, and you simply want to have some color on your application or your Copilot. This is how you can do it with PowerFX. Now, all you have to do, and it is very simple, is type color. Now, if you're like me and you're from the UK or you're from Canada, you have to type it without the U, so COLOR dot, and then you select the color. So in this instance, I've got color dot brown, and this is the type of brown it gives me. It gives me any color that I select will be then represented based on the name of that color. Now that name of the color is going to have a hex based and an RGB based color system to it. But this is what I mean by it's inflexible. I can't simply adjust the type of tones of the brown. I can go dark brown, I can go light brown, but I can't go anywhere in between. But if I just want a brown color, I can just type color.brown. Now this is very simple for things like if you want to use a warning sign or a notification. Let's say you want to use red, you can just do color.red and it will give you a bright red color for your text. So let's take a look at this in action then. So we've got this has been changed with a simple color. This is a label, and on the label I'm just selecting color. Then in here what I'm doing is I'm in the function bar, I'm just selecting color, so I'm typing color and then I'm selecting brown. So if I type color and then press full stop, I get a list of all of the different colors that are supported. So I could select gold, for example. Now you can see that gold color has been selected and my text has been changed. And it is very simple to do this, right? But obviously I can't really adjust that gold to be a bit darker or a bit lighter. So if I want to do that, I need to go down that more complex route that I was talking about before. However, again, we could just do red, for example. But then we've got dark red. Now the dark red is more of a brown color. Maybe I want it to be more of a darker red than it was, but lighter. So this is where those other ways really come into action. But again, as I mentioned before, if you just wanted to do something simple with a red piece of text, color.red is the way to go. Now you want to be consistent with the way you do this through your Power App. So if you decide to use the color approach where you do color dot and then select a color, then you should really do that throughout your application. But if you decide to go down a branding route where you've got hex-based colors or RGBA-based colors, you should keep in line with the way that you've decided to do it. So if you decide to do hex-based and use color value, do that. If you're deciding to use RGBA and get all the RGB colors and whatever transparency you want to use, then you should be consistent with that. And again, obviously, if you're doing the color-based system, then that's what you want to do. So that is how easy it is to change any text color in PowerApps, Copilot Studio, and so on that use PowerFX. Simply color dot and then select the color that you want. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Hit that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow, and I'll see you next time. Bye.